This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pim Fox. All right, my next guest, a complete mystery to me, but luckily my producers have given me and you some hints. Sales of my guest's company are booming for the handmade recipe, and the company's spirit is the core of its business model. All right, my guest began his career as a geophysicist, and now he serves his products on the rocks. All right, let's meet our mystery guest. Great to have you with us here on Taking Stock. Come on out. Well, it talks about...
How you doing?
I'm good. It talks about spirits, so I got to think, are you involved somehow in the business of spirits and alcohol?
Yes.
Yes, okay. And are you in brown... Well, I guess I should just ask yes or no. Are you in clear spirits?
Yes.
Yes, all right. So are you in gin?
No.
All right. Are you in vodka?
Yes.
You're in vodka. Are you
Yes.
in vodka that's made in the United States?
Yes.
You are. Are you in vodka that's made in Texas?
Yes.
Are you in vodka that's made in Austin, Texas?
Yes.
Getting pretty good, huh? Yeah, I only got 61 seconds.
You're
We'll be
getting
able to have a
close.
drink. I know who you are because you look familiar, and I know about your vodka, too. You're Tito.
That's right.
Tito. Beveridge is your last name. I don't
That
know
is
your
correct.
first name. What's your first name?
Tito Beveridge.
Tito Beveridge.
Yep,
I remember
that's
reading
it.
a story about you and thinking, no one can have a name Beveridge in the spirits industry, but
Yep.
that's you.
My real name is Bert Butler Beveridge II. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. They call me Bertito, Little Bert, growing up, so I was always Tito. So I'm Tito
Bertino,
Beveridge.
great to
Yeah.
have you with us here on Taking Stock. How did you start this? How did you go from being, I remember reading a story about you, but you were in the oil business, you went
Right.
to Venezuela, you were
Yeah.
in Texas, but then you decided, no, you were in the mortgage thing, and that
Yeah.
didn't, how'd you get into the vodka business?
I'd been making presents for my friends for Christmas presents, and they decided that I needed to get into the business, and I ended up building a little 16-gallon still in Austin, Texas, and became the kind of the beginning of the micro distillery craft spirits movement in the United States.
Now, did anyone really believe that you'd be able to make vodka in Texas? I got a bottle of it here that we can show
Yeah.
people. Tito's Handmade Vodka.
That's right.
Did anyone really believe that you'd be able to make it in Texas and get a still up and running and get the distribution? How'd you get the money for this thing?
Nobody thought I could do it, and I tried to raise money twice, and nobody put in, and so ended up just bootstrapping it. Had some friends help me build a 998 square foot shack, and built a 175-gallon still, and then a 350 and a 650, and the sales grew.
But how'd you learn how to make this still? I mean,
I'm a self-taught distiller.
Self-taught.
I'm a
Because this has been around for a while. This is before the age of the internet,
Yeah,
really, right?
It's been on the shelf for 15 years. It's my 17th year on the project. I'm a self-taught distiller. I'm a geophysicist and geologist by education, and we actually won the World Spirits Competition. It's the best vodka. We also won the best Bloody Mary, and here at the Ultimate Cocktail Challenge in New York, we won best vodka and tonic.
How did you determine the flavor of the vodka? Because there are a lot of vodkas out there. How did you end up sort of calibrating the taste of something like this?
I tried it out, all different kinds of grains and sugars and potatoes, and I like corn the best. And it ends up that corn kind of imparts a little bit of sweetness, gives it, it has a body to it. It's really clean. I do it in a old-fashioned pot still, like they do the single malt scotches and the French cognacs. And we kind of cut the heads and the tails and just take the